everybody. We are very honored to be here in Tokyo with Mr. Naoya Hida to look at this year's new collection.
Yes, exactly. 2026 collection.
I'm so excited. I can't wait. We're going to have the press day tomorrow.
Yeah.
And I think the reception should be pretty good.
I hope so.
Yeah. Hida-san, for the benefit of the viewers out there who might not know you, could you talk a little bit about yourself, about the brand, about yourself, about your career?
Yeah. I'm working in the watch industry almost 35 years. I have worked for several watch trading company, and then we used to be work with France Paul June, FP June, and then I worked for Richemont for 9 years. And 2018, I leaving from Richemont and set up my own company. And from 2019, we start launching our first collection, Type 1B. You are one of first customer for us, right?
That's correct.
And next year, we launch a Type 2. Third year, we launch a Type 3. Every 1 year, we add some new products. And this year, 2026, is our, already 8, 9, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13. Wow, 8th season. Wow.
Wow. Time flies.
Yes.
Time flies. What is the philosophy behind your watches?
All the time we try to create a very classic look watches, like a vintage inspired, but try to making a watch with the latest generation technology with handcrafted. Especially for our watches, it's hand engraved indexes. And hand finished. This is one of our style. But this year, I'm very happy to add something very different kind of a handcrafted technique into our collection.
You're a big fan of vintage watches, aren't you?
Yes, exactly.
Big fan of vintage watches, but at the same time, you know that there's a whole new world of technologies available to you today.
Exactly. We have more freehand. Yeah.
It's exciting to see what you have come up with so far and what you're going to come up with in the future. Should we get started?
Yes.
All right. Shall we start with, we'll just go in order then. Type 1 first?
Yes. This is a Type 1E.
So just to clarify.
Yeah.
When you say Type 1, Type 1 refers to what?
Type 1 series is a manual winding, small second located at 9 o'clock. It's inspired from Art Deco era, 1930 to 50s. That is a definition of Type 1 series.
And the letter E stands for what?
For Type E, we introduced 36 millimeter, a little bit smaller case compared to the Type 1A to D series. And for Type E, we firstly add the double carved dome-shaped sapphire crystal on it. I think it's a little more look like a vintage wristwatches.
It really does.
Yeah.
But much sharper.
Exactly.
Much sharper, much more crisp and precise.
Exactly.
And so the E in Type 1E, that means that it's the 5th revision of this watch.
Exactly.
And you never go back.
Never go back.
Never go back.
Many watch enthusiasts ask us about recreating A, B, C, D, but we never.
You know, it's probably worth mentioning a little bit more about the dial, huh? Because the dials are not simple single plate dials. There's more to it.
Our dial is made from several number of components. For Type 1E, it's coming from 3 components in total for one dial.
And the hands, there's something special about your hands too, isn't there?
Exactly. Our hands is made by a cutting, not pressed, not stamped. As you know, almost all watch hands is made by stamp pressed. It's a good way to making hands in a reasonable price for many quantity. But I want to create a more 3-dimensional, thicker, and rich curved shape of hands. Therefore, all our hands is made by cutting, carved from a bunch of steel or a bunch of gold.
Man, this is great. It's so wonderful to see the latest evolution of the Type 1. And actually, after this, we're going to have a separate video talking about the history of the
Exactly, history of Type 1 series.
Because it's a long history now.
Yeah,
It's your
we
most
already have a
iconic
many variation of Type 1 series.
Okay, next.
Type 2. Type 2 series are a faster manual winding center second watch. And our first collaboration watch named Letter Cutter is also coming from a Type 2 series, right?
That's right. I'm wearing my letter cutter right now.
Thank
and
you.
Elliot, who's behind the camera, he's wearing his letter cutter as well.
Great.
This case is 36 or 37?
37. Okay. It's the same size as the previous Type 2 series, but this year we add a totally different kind of a dial for Type 2 series. Bezel is newly designed because this year we add a very special dial for Type 2 C2. Yeah.
The new bezel looks great.
It's more look like I can say 50s, 60s simple dress watch. But we launch this year with a porcelain dial. This is our first watch with dial without hand engraving. Wow. I'm a big fan of porcelain dial, but we need also almost 4 years to prepare creating our dial.
And then the markers are painted on.
Yes, hand painted indexes and the brand logo.
Wow, even the logo is painted on.
Yeah.
It's tiny.
It's very small. But
There's a nice thickness to the ink.
Exactly. Too. I want to create something 3D, something layered dial I want to create. I think the porcelain is one weight. It's very flat. But if you see the real one, I think you are able to feel something like a layer or 3D.
Like kind of translucent.
Yes, exactly. Translucent. Maybe it's the right word.
Okay.
And
this is
Type 3.
The Type 3 it's very popular right now.
Very popular. Getting more popular. Right every year we receive tons of requests about this. I'm so happy, but one day we'll be stopped making a Type 3 B series, which is launched in 2022. We already produced this particular series almost 4 years. So one day we'll be stopped and we'll be launch next generation Type 3. We take a little bit more time.
That's great. I remember every time I see the moon phase.
Yeah.
Because the moon phase has some special features in it
yes,
too.
Yes, exactly.
So what is special about your moon phase?
I think most of face of moon on the moon phase desk is no face or just printed face. Our face of moon is all hand engraved by Kano-san. And Kano-san's hand engraved is all no guideline. Each time he making a face by his pencil, and he engraved. Therefore, all of our Type 3 watch, face of moon has a unique, cannot be making the same one.
And it's also, I'm sorry.
Sorry. And also the moon phase disc has a 2 moon, as you know. And another moon is hiding by a dial. So we never disclose another face of moon, which is not same face. So only owner is able to enjoy and see the differences, how differences, what kind of face another face of moon has.
The moon phase disc is actually multi-component too, isn't it?
Exactly. Also coming from a total 3 components. Base dial, we add 2 face of moon on top of it.
It's funny actually, because the moon itself is highly polished, and you can actually see yourself in the moon.
True. Small mirror.
Yeah, it's a tiny, tiny little mirror.
Yes, true.
By the way, for the audience, that's Kano-san right there.
He's an engraver of our face of moon. All of our face of moon is engraved by him.
Fabulous. And then this is moon phase plus plus plus.
Yes, it's a gold case Type 3 series launched from last year. Probably this is the last year of this model.
Really?
Yeah.
It's so different in gold. Huh?
Yeah, weight and maybe you can feel a little bit warm compared to steel. And of course, the atmosphere is so different.
Yeah. I mean, it's so, because your cases are very solid.
Yes, because we are a very small company. We have a big enough. We have more bigger budget. Maybe we can ask a case supplier to making a hole inside to making a lighter case, which is we can save
some
material.
Yeah.
But we are a very small company. Therefore, when we ask a supplier to make a case, we have no budget to making a lighter case, which is our case is a so heavy, solid board. Maybe it's good for watch collector.
I think it's special.
Yeah,
I think it's special to have a really solid case like this.
maybe.
And then the moon phase disc on this is a little
Yeah.
different again. Huh?
Yeah, Moonway disc is made of lapis lazuli. I'm a big fan of lapis lazuli. Therefore, I decided to use for Moonface disc. Especially, we carefully choose lapis lazuli with the inclusion part because I feel that this particular Moonface disc inclusion look like a
Like the sky.
star.
The sky.
Exactly.
It's beautiful. All right, and then this is the ultimate version of the type.
Yes, this is a full engraved case by Kano-san. And also for this model, we introduce a newly technique of dial making.
Yeah, because the indices are not engraved in the normal way either, are they?
Yeah, we try to making a 3D Arabic numeral index with a maybe relief
Yes, that's right, with relief.
engraving, and we put gold leaf on top of it.
Wow.
That's why when you see this dial, it looks like a upright marker, upright index. But
Yeah.
if you have a magnificent glass and look at the dial closely, you will realize, wow, it's all hand engraved and a gold leaf on top of it.
So this engraving technique is, your normal engraving technique is you cut into it and it creates like a V shape.
Yes,
creates
it's
like
a
trough.
normal way. Yeah.
And then this one
Yeah.
is more like you cut a thin trough around the entire numeral
Exactly.
instead of
Exactly.
a deep trough
Yeah.
in the center.
Yeah.
And so it makes the numeral
Exactly.
rise up.
Yeah.
Wow. I also love how the mid case is matte for this
Yes.
one. Matte, and then with the engraving makes it super polished, huh?
Because I'm a big fan of Art Nouveau. In a watchmaking history, Art Nouveau is not so popular, but some of the brands and some of Art Nouveau artists making a few Art Nouveau style watches, mainly pocket watches,
Yeah.
mainly and clocks. But I love these styles. Therefore, one day I would love to create the Art Nouveau style into wristwatch.
Tell us a little also about the gold markings in the index.
Yeah,
sorry,
it's-
in the minutes.
Yeah, means track. It's the same technique as we usually work for type 1D, 3, and 4. It's we making a very tiny gold pin, 60 pins, and we polished and we inlay from the back side of our minutes link.
Just fantastic. This reminds me a little bit of Nick Folks.
Ah.
Nick Folks would love this.
I think so. Yeah,
It's kinda
maybe
his style,
he. Yeah,
right? He
I
would
think
understand this ornate style.
Exactly. Yeah, I hope he wished to wear this watch with rings
Yeah,
and bracelet.
exactly.
Yeah.
Hi,
Oh.
Nick. How you doing?
Hi. Nick.
Okay.
Okay.
and this is
next.
not it, huh?
Not all.
We're not even halfway.
Yeah. There's two watches. Maybe we should show it same time. This is a new generation Type 5. Type 5 is our first rectangular watch. We made total 20 Type 5A, and last year we made only 10 Type 5A1. But I wear the Type 5 series in 2024. I almost wear this watch series a year.
You wore it a lot. I
Yeah.
remember every time I saw you.
But when I wearing this series, I'm aware I need improve the design the case. Therefore, just after 2 years, we launch a second generation Type 5. Type 5B has a little bit shorter length, 1 millimeter shorter for both sides, and I try to be a little bit making a wider case side
So dial size is the same as the previous generation,
Exactly.
but the proportion has changed a little
Change,
bit.
exactly.
And there's a little bit more detail in the case too.
Yeah,
compared to
case
before.
wise is a total, each side 0.3 millimeter is wider. Total is a 0.6 millimeter. But
And
it
there's the
looks,
step also. The
step wise of step is increasing. Yeah.
I see. Super.
But interesting, I wear the Type 5A series, previous one, but it looks so different.
Yeah, it's funny, huh? It's just barely longer, the old one. Super interesting. I really like the proportion of the new one. It's great.
Thank you.
I mean, the old one was great too, but this is awesome. And the crystal is unusual. for the
Yeah,
Type 5.
yeah. Type 5A has a sapphire, but it's made of two components because the shape of the sapphire crystal is so complicated. Our sapphire crystal supplies are probably one of the best in the industry, but even them difficult to making these shape in one piece. Therefore, we ask them to create two shapes. So one is a base frame shape, and we add the curved shape on top of it and glue it.
I see.
Type 5B1 is a sapphire. The cover glass is made of acrylic plastic.
And what do you think is the difference between an acrylic crystal and a sapphire crystal?
If end user, watch industry just love a more clear, transparent, and harder material, maybe you should go Type 1A, Type 5B. But if you love a more vintage atmosphere, if you accept how to mention distortion. Distortion.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe you should go acrylic.
Yeah, the acrylic gives you a little bit more distortion for sure.
Yeah.
Super interesting. I mean, you especially notice it as you like tilt the watch away from you as well.
If you can see the two watches side by side, the dial is especially with acrylic one, it looks like a very small one. Interesting.
Right.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Okay, and then 6 was a big deal for you when you
Yeah,
released it. 6
last
was a
year
big
we
milestone.
we launched Perpetual, our first Perpetual calendar wristwatch. Surprising, it's super well received in the market. We want to continue this one this year. This year we will making 10 watches. So if you want to wear, please apply. Yeah.
And the movement this is a joint venture.
Exactly.
Yeah.
There's 3 group joint venture. Perpetual calendar module coming from Dubois Deplat in Switzerland, and the base plate and the gear train, most of gear train coming from Richard Habring from in Austria. So I think it's a very interesting story. Yeah.
It's such a wonderful piece of work. Okay, now for the really, really new stuff.
Very new one, completely new one. First one is a Type 7.
This is so cool.
It's our first chronograph wristwatches with a vintage movement.
Wow. So production of this is going to be quite limited then.
This year we'll be making only 10, and we keep a total 30 movement. So every year we produce a 10, and maybe 30 is a total amount. Because when we started the watchmaking project with Kano-san, Fujita-san in 2012, we are starting to making a watch based on vintage movement. But at that time we have no experience and no relationship with the supplier. We feel that it's difficult to making a watch with a vintage movement. But then after 9 years, we have some relationship with the supplier, and we have experience. I think it's maybe right timing to produce a chronograph with a vintage movement. This movement is a very popular movement in a vintage watch collector, Barju 23. Actually, this is a 6-bit version, which is a 236 Barju. Many popular brands, great brands, using this movement for their chronograph.
Yeah.
This is one of my dream watch. And of course, we try to creating a watch with this movement in very classic, but something very Naoya Hida core style.
I mean, the 22, 23 Valjus, they're old movements. They've been around for Is it 100 years yet? Almost. 100
Almost,
years.
yeah, 180 or 200 years ago. Yeah,
And then everything on this is hand engraved also.
of course,
Like
all
even
the
the
small numerals, Arabic numerals, all the Arabic numerals by hand engraved.
But the hash marks that's by machine, right?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, because I don't think it'd be a good idea to hand engrave hash marks. That would not be very accurate.
Yeah.
Fantastic. I love the thinness actually of the second hand. This is one
Second,
of your thinnest hands ever.
yeah, and also the chronograph hands.
Yeah.
So very thin,
Yeah.
but if you can see the thickness, it's a pretty thick.
Ah,
Very
yeah, that's right.
narrow hands, but
Yeah,
thicker.
that's
This is a very special proportion.
Oh, that's interesting. I'm interested
That's
in that.
a good point of making a hands with cutting technology,
Yeah.
craving technology.
Wow, it's amazing that it can be cut like that thin this way, but still have.
Exactly,
Amazing.
exactly.
Okay, last but not least.
Type 8. Our first 31 millimeter dress watch with a newly developed movement.
That's amazing.
When I joined the watch industry in 1990, I was a big fan of a small wristwatch. At that time, my hero is a famous Patek Philippe 96, which is a 30.5 millimeter case, and a Breguet 3210, which has a 30 millimeter. I love these small watches. Breguet, I still keep one in my collection. But after they produce small size wristwatches, the watch industry is going to be more bigger and the thicker side trend. But all the time I have an idea to create my own small size wristwatches for myself. After several experience with making original movement, especially for our Type 5 series, rectangular watch movement development, we have experience, and one day we convinced that we can make a new generation small size movement and watch. And this is the result. Of course, hand engraved Arabic numerals and very special hands. The dial is made from 3 components. And the new generation developed movement has a see-through case back, small case, but a 3-piece screwed case back.
Yeah, it's very refined.
Yes, thank you.
And the numerals are actually very thick too. Huh?
When I designed this small size wristwatch, I designed a lot of different balance of indexes. Which balance is the most suitable for 31? This is our answer, maybe fast answer.
I think it really works. It works
Thank you.
really, really well. Do you find this closer to the 96 or closer to the old Breguets?
Maybe both.
Right.
Maybe case balance is more close to Patek Philippe 96, but as you know, 96 has a 30.5, and also case back is a snap, not screwed, and maybe case and leather strap balance is more close to 96.
Yeah.
But for hands detail and small seconds balance is more close to Breguet 3210.
I think so.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. The case actually, the case proportion is kind of between the 96 and the 2555.
Yeah.
You know, the screw back
Exactly.
waterproof 96.
Yeah.
You know, that was a bit more thick. This is.
If
kind of
you are a big fan of vintage watches, I think you are happy to see the detail and balances.
Yeah. Super beautiful. Whew. Very curious to see what the world thinks of
Yeah,
these.
a
I'm
lot of
excited.
new products. Thank you.
I mean, I'm very curious to see what's going to end up being the most popular one.
I have no idea.
I think the appeal now is broader.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like it's going to appeal to an even broader
Yeah.
group of clients.
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel about this latest collection? Because this is a lot of new
Yeah,
watches, especially for a small brand.
I think it's for us is a big challenge
Yeah.
because now we have a total 8 people full time and 2 temporary. For us, it's a total 10 references. It's a big challenge. So, but so excited. Luckily, until last year, we are so well received. I hope this year too. So, but our watchmaking journey is never end. This is just one step.
Well, congratulations on a wonderful new collection. Best
Thank
of
you.
luck. Oh, most important, how do you get one?
You should apply via our website from only 4 days.
18th.
18 to 21.
I believe 18th.
Yeah,
21.
21.
Yeah.
So please visit our website and apply.
Yeah.
And you need mention some your preferable model or comments and something. Huh?
So 18th to 21, there's an application form available on the Naoya Hida website.
Yes.
And you know, the point of the application is to try and understand the person applying as a collector.
Yeah.
You know, kind of what are his priorities, because you want to see these watches in certain types of people's collections.
Yeah.
Right. You're really looking for like experienced collectors, passionate collectors. You know, collectors who would really appreciate like what these watches really mean.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else you'd like to say?
And if you are chosen, you will be receive an email from us or maybe from you. Huh?
Possibly from us. The Armoury does allocate a portion of Naoya Hida's collection.
Yeah.
Because annual production is how many?
Total 140 we are expecting.
Okay.
So still very small,
Still
but
very small.
for us it's a big quantity.
God, I mean, the first year we did what, 7?
7,
launch? Yeah.
yes.
So from
yes.
7 to 140 now, almost 10 years later.
Yeah, it's a big jump. Huh?
It is a big jump. Okay. Hida-san, congratulations. Thank you so much for
Thank
your time.
you,
for
thank
the
you.
wonderful introduction. And that's it for now. Thanks for watching.
Thank you.